Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, step up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zehi. Shanaru no toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
In online meetings, when you want to bring up an example, there are some phrases that fit right in. Just like when you'd say tatuba in Japanese, right?
Right. It's all about smoothly bringing an example so your ideas land better. You don't want it to be awkward.
Exactly. So what are some go-to English phrases to do just that? Let's say I want to explain a marketing strategy with some real-life applications. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, I'd probably start with something like, for example. It's just straightforward and everyone understands what's coming.
Classic. Can't go wrong with that one. For example, we could use social media to target younger audiences. Something like that?
Yeah, spot on. And it's versatile. You can use it almost anywhere in a sentence. But what else do we have in our arsenal?
Next up, we got for instance. It's pretty much the same as for example, but maybe feels a tad more formal.
That's a good point. It's like when you want things to be a little bit more professional, but still casual. So how do you use this practically?
For instance, we could look at how other companies have launched their products in a similar market, adding context.
Right. Gives it a bit more oomph, right?
Yeah.
It's also a nice way to switch things up without making it seem repetitive.
Right, like Ella is another really common one. But how do we use it? It's not always an easy one for Japanese speakers.
True. See, like in this context means similar to, so it is useful when you're showing a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you might say, we need to introduce innovative features like our competitors did.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's about drawing a parallel and showing others how something has already been done.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is also such as, how is that different from like?
That one's great for giving examples that fit into a specific category.
Right, so it is like saying this type of thing. It's kind of specific, right?
Yes, such as, we provide a wide range of services, such as consulting, training, and tech support. So you're naming a few things that are all related.
That's a good one. Now that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, what else? Something maybe less formal, maybe something conversational?
Then we have, let's say, or sometimes just say. It's really casual, and it's all about setting up a hypothetical situation.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Like, say we wanted to improve our productivity, we could implement new software.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. It is like putting someone in a scene so they can understand how the idea applies in practice.
And lastly, we can use imagine. It is a good one to use when you want someone to think about a very specific example and see it clearly in their head.
Yeah, it's like painting a mental picture, right? So imagine you could reduce your production costs by 20%. That's the impact we're aiming for example.
Exactly. Imagine is perfect for getting the team to visualize the positive outcome. It makes it more real, right?
Absolutely. And that's a big part of why these phrases are so powerful. They help you illustrate your point.
So to recap, if you are speaking in English and need to bring up an example during an online meeting, you can say, for example. For instance, like, such as, or imagine.
Right. And they each fit slightly different contexts, so choose the one that helps you bring your ideas to life.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyomo Sukoshi Zutsu step up. Dekimashita ne. Hontoni. Sugoi desu. Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And Zehi cheneru no toroku wo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Ashita mo, ishoni, gambari mashone. See you next time. Bye-bye.